Yes, it's true. Sorry about that, family. Somebody was calling in on one of the advertisings about learning how to do real estate investing. People are so interested. It is so unbelievable. Oh my goodness. Get down, get down, get down. Get yourself in trouble. This is that short highway to the coast. And you could get I'm so amped up from being at 70 miles an hour, and then I forget that this is only 60 miles an hour, and you got at least 4 or 5 miles an hour over. Here they'll get you because these are small country cops. So anyway, yeah, a lot of people are calling in on the signs. A lot of people are interested. I mean, when you can get real valid information, right? When you can get real valid real estate investing information, and you find the people, right? That's what they say. When the teacher appears, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And that's what's going on now. People are raising their hand. That's why I don't run after, especially my family and my friends. Let them do whatever they want to do. But people, you put out marketing, good quality marketing, people will raise their hand, and they really want good quality help. And when you can help somebody for $495, and you're giving them bona fide information that people are already doing. You have proof that people are making money with these systems and these strategies. This is not pie in the sky. This is real, tested information that anybody can do. No super skills, no special skills. No, I'll wait until you don't have to wait for anything. You don't have to put a but in the way. You don't have to put, I can't cause I don't. Because $495, anybody that wants to do something with themselves can get $495 like that. A bum on the street can get $495 like that. If you really wanted to save your family, you can get $495 like that. If you really wanted to do something extraordinary, you can get $495 like that. Now, can you convince your mind of those things? Now, that's a different story, because we got so much convoluted junk. I mean, even people that have been schemed and scammed, you gotta look. I've been schemed and scammed. I was schemed at 16 years old with the best con job of them all. If y'all know me, y'all know, y'all laughing because y'all know how that con, y'all said, how? But that was a good one. Because it was a good one. I was scammed, for a nice piece of change. Nice. Diamonds and everything. I mean, it hurt. But look, I couldn't let, and I'm so thrilled that happened to me at such a young age, because it didn't stop me from still investing in what I know is true, what I know is doable. And this is how I look at anything. Everybody knows that most millionaires in this country were developed through real estate. Most people know that. Now, there's only two ways to get the information. One, you gotta pay through hard knocks. You gotta pay with scraped up knees and knuckles, and this is I'm just using this as an analogy, with scrapes and stitches and beat up in the head, and just disgusting days and nights, and you will learn it. There's no doubt about it, because the information is out there. Or you're gonna pay for it, and I'm saying you'll pay $495 at the entry level, and you will get valid, true information. Now that's enough to raise you up. See, I believe in paying for education. I've been paying for education. Well, that one beat up that I got at 16, and then I paid for education, pure hard cash, paper, real hard earned. I traded straight dollars, minimum wage dollars for bona fide information. I paid for it. Nobody's giving you real valid information for free. Matter of fact, for the seekers out there that's trying to get real valid information, that's trying to peep through, I used to say this in my presentations, just trying to peep through the cracks. There are people out there that will put you on a false path just because they can't stand people that are trying to get something for nothing. There's definitely a bunch of people, and you know the conservatives, they can't stand that people are seeking something for nothing. Now, I'm not like that, but I say to you that if you truly, truly want to be skilled at anything, just like, you know, I have a friend, and he's a technician. Now, he went to school for that to be a technician, and that technician is paying him somewhere around $120,000, $130,000. He still can't make ends meet. But he paid through schooling. I don't know if he paid, you know, $20,000 or $30,000, and if he got loans, and then he had to pay those loans back, and with the interest, then I'm sure he paid $50,000 if he's ever even paid them back, and stuff like that. So you're not gonna get valid, bona fide information for free. And you can go ahead and try for as long as you like to do it. Nobody's giving away information for free. Now, they'll give you enough information that'll make you dangerous and hurt yourself, and then you'll quit forever. I almost quit forever a couple of times, trust me. And because I was one of those people that tried when I decided to get into real estate, I tried the free route, realized that was a sucker move, for me anyway. And then what I did was I went ahead and I started reading books. And I read probably about 99, 98 books. Sometimes Lola says you change that number to 198 sometimes. But anyway, it was about 90-some books. It was about 98 books. And I would go to every seminar that I could afford at the time. Because this was during one of my downfalls when I was blaming somebody else for why I was broke then. Couldn't believe I was broke. I was disheartened that fact that I was broke. I was hurt because I was broke. And I tried to blame it on some folk. And you know, like now I'm telling you, I'm mature enough to know that it wasn't anybody else's fault but my own. But I started reading a lot of books. I didn't pay for them either. And I would go to Borders and Barnes and Noble and read books on the floor. I remember when I first did my first deal, I came back and I bought one of the books that helped me get my first deal. And the clerk that knew me, and I guess was being somewhat cynical, asked me, well, why in the world you're not going to go back to the book that you destroyed, folded pages, took pictures of, pushed the pages back, and all that kind of stuff? Why don't you buy that book rather than buy a fresh one? And they were right, because, you know, you're always trying to make. Now I've learned this though, but you got to be trying to make anything that you touch, anywhere you go, better than the way you found it. Gotta be about that. So anyway, but yeah, so I'm getting a lot of calls with the marketing we've done, and I mean, it's clearly up and down the whole East Coast. Your guys was on the phone with me while I was putting up the signs from Myrtle Beach all the way back to North Carolina. I'm going up to Maryland in a week. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to New York a week after that. I'm doing the same thing. I'm going to put up signs absolutely everywhere. Now, what I want you to see, because you know, I'm doing all right. You're going to see how much better I'm doing because I'm helping so many people. And I'm helping a lot of people now, but I want to help masses of people. I remember like back in the day, me and Lola, we were helping 40, 50 people a week. I want to get to that point where I'm helping 300, 400 a month. Because that 30, 40 people a week, that would be like on 150, 180. I want to get to the point where I'm helping 400 or 500 a month. And then, ultimate goals are all written down, right? You got to write all your goals down. Then I'm helping 5,000 a month. Right? 5,000 a month. Then we're going to get to the level where we're helping. It's going to scare you. Because I'm a big thinker. I'm an optimistic, wide-eyed bubble monster in terms of of going after my goals. I'm just a beast about it, right? So then I want to help like 500,000 a year, 1 million a year, right? I'm 51 now, so I got so much time because I'm taking care of my health. I want to be doing like Zig Ziglar. I'm still on stage at 85, 90 years old. Yeah. Because, as I get deeper and deeper into my spirituality, I know that that's what it's all about. It's all about helping God's people. To serve who? Serve you. God's people. Serve God. Serve His people. Do more for more people. All right. See, I was trying to see if I can remember that one big point. But I think we did get a good point out there about pay for the information. If you go to college, you're going to pay. You know, I'm a firm believer that education is good, right? Basic information, but hurry up and get that out of the way before you're 25 years old, right? So that at least it makes it, regular college makes it okay. I'm okay with regular college, especially for young people, because it teaches them how to think. It teaches them how to learn. See, and that's the problem when I get with older people. They don't know how to think. They don't know how to learn, but they so stuck in their groove. Their brain patterns and the way they learn, that's actually a technical term, the groove of the brain, the way it learns, that they stuck in. It's hard to uproot them out of that groove so that they can learn new and better things and get some of that stinking thinking out of the way. See, a lot of people don't even know that they have stinking thinking until they start hanging around people that don't have stinking thinking. I want to lose some people on my Facebook page this time. But anyway, I don't care, because I want to make room for the people that are ready. The people that are ready. I want the people that are ready. I want the people that are ready. It's ready to not follow down the path of where everybody else is. I refuse. Matter of fact, on the first book I told you guys about the compound effect, at the end of the book, it's the guy. And it's shameful. I hope he doesn't get me on this one. It's shameful. I can't remember his name. He said one of the things I was called a contrarian a long time ago, and it's true. I am a contrarian. I don't want to be nothing like no one else, and I do it. And some of it I do on purpose. And that's what the person that was telling me about this about myself, and I couldn't deny it. I don't want to be nothing like anybody else. I don't want to wear the same kind of clothes like anybody else. I don't want to wear the same, if the sneaker's popular, I ain't wearing it. I want to be different. You know why? Because I am different. I want to fall in a line just because everybody else is falling in a line. You know what I'm saying? I heard somebody else say, matter of fact, it might have been him too. He said, if you want to be rich, just simply do the opposite of poor people. So if poor people read junk papers, don't do that. If they watch Maury Povich and the other guy, don't do that. They waste time watching TV, complaining, pointing fingers, drinking beer after work, or trying to scheme and scam off of the amount of work that they do. Don't do that. If they always trying to get away with doing the least amount for what they get paid, give more, do more. I learned that one when I was 19, and it's paid off. It's paid off in so many ways, and so many. I mean, when I tell you, it's unbelievable that me being a contrarian has paid off in so many ways. Do your best not to do what the popular people are doing. Matter of fact, I don't even listen to the top 40. I don't listen to no pop stations. I want to listen to the oldies. That's right. And I like rock. Not hard rock, but rock. I like classical. I take my grandkids. We're going to be taking my grandkids this year to classical concerts. Took my mother. Oh my goodness, this is 19, 20 years old. Me and my mother would go to Carnegie Hall and listen to chamber music and classical and orchestras and in operas, and my mother would sometimes fall asleep. I had to wake her up.